Have you ever wondered just how wild and unpredictable life can get in Florida? Today's episode of Florida Man Chronicles will take you on a roller coaster of unexpected twists and ridiculous tales. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because you won't want to miss these stories. We've got 6 incredible stories for you today, each more shocking than the last. From a man believing he has the right to sit naked in a trash can, to a woman assaulting her mum with grits, a crab leg caper, a Waffle House tattoo theft, a Christmas Grinch, and a former prisoner making a questionable fashion choice. But there's a twist at the end that you won't see coming. Let's dive in. First up, let's head to St. Petersburg, where a 35-year-old man named Wyly James Weeks was found sitting naked in a trash can on a public sidewalk. Police say he was drunk and disorderly, refusing to let people use the trash can for its intended purpose. Wyly James Weeks: "I have the right to be drunk and sit naked in a trash can." Weeks was arrested and charged with disorderly intoxication and resisting an officer without violence. According to the police report, Weeks smelled of alcohol, was slurring his words, and was unsteady on his feet. This wasn't his first run-in with the law. He's had similar encounters in the past, including a 2022 incident where he was arrested for walking around drunk and naked, committing vandalism. This man's belief that he had the right to be naked in a public trash can adds a peculiar twist to our story. Our next story takes us to Marion County, where a family argument over breakfast turned into an assault. Jakiela Mobley, 28, was arrested after allegedly hitting her mother in the face with grits during an argument about pizza. Mobley was upset that her mother suggested she eat grits instead of making pizza for breakfast. In a fit of rage, she smacked her mother with the hot grits. Despite Mobley's attempt to blame her mother, police found evidence that corroborated the mother's story. Mobley, who has multiple prior battery arrests, was taken to jail on a $20,500 bond. Next, we head to Deltona, where a man was caught stealing over $400 worth of crab legs from a Winn-Dixie. Beck, 33, attempted to leave the store with several bags of crab legs hidden in his jacket, but his getaway was foiled when his vehicle wouldn't start. Beck tried to return the stolen goods when confronted by the store manager, but it was too late. Police arrived, and Beck admitted to the theft, stating he knew it was wrong. He was arrested on charges of petty theft and violation of probation for possession of a controlled substance. Meanwhile, in St. Petersburg, a man was arrested after getting a Waffle House tattoo and refusing to pay for it. Krejckant, 33, claimed he didn't have his debit card and couldn't pay the $250 bill. When deputies were called to ink gods, they found Krejckant with only $6 and his driver's license in his bag. He was booked on a petty theft charge and released the next day on a $150 bond. Then there's the case of Shana Hudson, who lied to police about her children's Christmas presents being stolen. Deputies investigated and found the gifts hidden at a family member's house. Hudson was charged with fraud false report to law enforcement. Hudson had claimed someone broke into her home and stole her children's presents, leaving them without gifts for the holidays. Detectives even coordinated a donation from the Lehigh Acres American Legion and funds from the sheriff's office's Shop with a Cop to surprise the family with new presents. But as detectives continued to investigate, a tip to Crime Stoppers revealed that Hudson had lied. This Grinch-like plot backfired spectacularly, leading to her arrest. Finally, in Tampa, a man wearing a t-shirt that read, "I just got out of prison," was arrested after allegedly breaking into a car. Michael Gordon, 46, was spotted entering an unlocked car and later refused to identify himself to police. Despite his shirt, Gordon had been released from prison earlier in the year. Witnesses saw him entering the car, and when police found him 2 blocks away, he refused to cooperate. Gordon was charged with obstruction by a disguised person and is back behind bars. So, there you have it, a naked man in a trash can, a breakfast brawl, a seafood heist, a tattoo tantrum, a holiday hoax, and a suspicious shirt. But here's the twist. All these characters ended up in the same jail on the same weekend, sharing their bizarre tales with each other. Imagine the conversations in that jail cell. Each with their own wild story, these individuals found themselves in the same place at the same time, creating an unusual meeting of Florida's most eccentric. Only in Florida, right? Each of these stories is unique on its own, but the fact that they all converged at the same jail is truly something else. It's almost as if the universe has a sense of humor. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. If you enjoyed these stories, make sure to smash that like button, share the video with your friends, and let us know in the comments what you think about these crazy events. And remember, for more jaw-dropping Florida stories, subscribe and stay tuned to Florida Man Chronicles. Seriously, folks, you can't make this stuff up. From grits to crab legs to crazy t-shirts, what will Florida Man do next? See you next time on Florida Man Chronicles.